Hey, and this is Rob Clemens. We're back, Leader Mentality Show, and I've got my good buddy with me here, Michael Sokolik. What's up, bud?
Good morning, my friend.
Man,
I am doing well. I hope you are.
I'm doing really well, and I'll tell you what, we got a special announcement today, and so we're going to dive into that in a second. But before I dive into that, what have you been up to in the last week?
Well, lots of things. Can you ask me that question again?
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
It's been a long week for you, huh?
Yeah, very long week.
Well, you know, I can tell you this much. We did our world famous clip outside of Ground Zero the other day.
Yeah.
We were promoting Ground Zero. We wanted to kind of give them a little promotion. I love this local good cause. They help teenagers get off the streets, get a good place to go and have some fellowship. So we were doing out there, and we were also promoting my CCMF show. And Michael and I did a little bid out in the front, and that was pretty well received, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. So, you know, people look at me, and I'm a financial professional by day, and I'm a funny guy at night. So some of the cool things we've been doing is the good times on the Grandstand, right?
Yeah.
You and I got to team up, and you got nicknamed Rhinestone Robbie.
I'm Rhinestone Robbie now. And actually, when I first heard it, I was like, you are so silly. But now, I'm kind of adopting the moniker. I like it, dude.
Good.
Yeah, so Rhinestone Robbie, we're gonna push that to its finest. I'm going to go get a hat with some rhinestones on it. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, like little Dwight Yoakam Jr. over here.
Of course, yeah, that's what everybody says about me.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, man, it's great to have you on here. And you first came to me with a concept about something called the League of Leaders.
Yeah.
And I'd like to just kind of take this moment to introduce that. How did you come up with it? What is it? How can people get involved? So let's start with the top. Why are we doing this thing?
All right, man. Well, I was actually traveling up to the Myrtle Beach Pelicans ballpark to see you and 150 other people for a gathering. And on the way there, I was like, man, I've got this great idea, and I just picked out a name for it, and it's called the League of Leaders. And I said, what about little people, right? So kids under 18 years old, League of Leaders Junior.
Yeah.
So one thing that always stands out to me personally is leadership in the community. And knowing you, I hear a lot about leader mentality and taking that and putting it in action in the community. So I decided that we need to find these people. So I take leadership in the financial profession. You take it in the aspect of your whole life, right? And I was like, why don't we try to find people who are making leadership strides, who are under 18 and those who are over 18. So that's what we came up with here is the League of Leaders. And this is a monthly award that we're going to be giving out. What this does is it recognizes people who are making those strides in leadership. Now, we don't mind you nominating yourself because not everybody sees what you do behind closed doors. So I'm asking people to nominate themselves.
Well, and by the way, I think it's just as important for people to know that leadership is what you're doing behind closed doors sometimes. You know, leadership isn't about cracking the whip and how many people are answering to you. It's about that hard work you're doing when nobody's looking. It's about the mentality that you keep to help out the biggest group of people around you.
Yeah.
You know, I made that little definition of leadership not too long ago, or at least it may have been created before me, but my thoughts on leadership are it's your effect to make the most positive influence on the group. That's how I rate leadership. So if you're in a situation where, you know, you're out here and you're looking for ways to make others around you better, well, you're a leader. And not only that, but I love the Leaders Junior, the League of Leaders Junior, because you can start at a very young age. This isn't about rank, you know?
Yeah.
So that's very cool, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, the inspiration behind that is my son.
Yeah.
When he was 4 years old in T-ball, he hurt his ankle. And I said, well, you're my assistant coach now, son. And the kid took off with this.
Man.
And to this day, he's now 10.
Yeah.
To this day, that's all he does is just finds different ways to take leadership.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Now I'm not nominating him because, you know, that whole inside thing. But he knows that he's a League of Leader Junior award winner in my heart.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
Now here's the other thing is we want coaches, we want colleagues, teachers, employers, employees, coworkers to nominate somebody.
Yeah.
In the community for this award. Now some people are saying, well, what are they going to get for getting this award. Well, they're going to get a high five, a chance to be on this show. And then we took it 2 miles further.
Okay.
So those who are going to be a part of the League of Leaders Junior, they get free tickets to Big Air in Myrtle Beach. We have exclusively partnered with them for this opportunity. And we're going to put some more things into that package.
Nice.
Those who are over 18 and not willing to jump so much, we're giving them free tickets to Greg Roll's Legacy Theater.
Whoa.
We exclusively partnered with them to give away free tickets there. Now those are nearly $100 value for a couple people, right?
Absolutely.
And that show is $1,000 value per ticket, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Little plug there, Greg.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've been to the show.
I've been to the show twice.
Man, it's amazing. I've been there twice as well, and I got to tell you, they have a little customized flair to every show.
They really do.
So it's definitely a cool, man, that's a great ticket. That's a great value right there to just get a couple of tickets. I love it.
Yeah, it really is, man. And on top of all of that, we're going to be giving people this recognition by doing a video interview with them, and we're going to split that, and you're going to put that on your show here, and I'm going to have it on my Paradise Financial Strategies page, just letting people know that the Leader Mentality, Paradise Financial, Greg Roll's Legacy Theater, and Big Air of Myrtle Beach have all teamed up together to recognize people doing good things, give them the exposure that they deserve. Some of them might need the exposure to expand on what they're doing in their leadership.
Absolutely.
We just want to give them a little platform to do so, and then whatever happens after that, we know it'll be great.
And they can put a little logo on their website that they were a part of the League of Leaders. I mean, there's a lot of great parts of it. Why is leadership important to you?
Well, because if you ain't a leader, you're a follower, right? And Ricky Bobby said it best: if you ain't first, you last.
and whenever you can incorporate Talladega Nights, you know it's a valid plan.
Yes, thank you. So leadership is just one of those things where I've heard you talk about the bus boy, okay? And I just love that. There's an old movie from 1958. It's called King Creole.
Okay.
And the bus boy in that movie was a kid who dropped out of school, and he was working at nighttime. And he had an opportunity to take leadership and show the employer of this nightclub that he couldn't be walked all over, right? Yeah. So they were like, hey, Caruso, the bus boy, get up there and sing a song. And he gets up there and sings a song, and then he quits, and then he becomes this huge star in all of New Orleans. And,
nice.
And it's a really cool movie, and it stars Elvis Presley.
Oh, so go figure, right?
Go figure. But it's really cool, man. So when you talk about the bus boy taking leadership in your talks with Leader Mentality, that's the bus boy that I picture was from this movie. And then I think about myself, and I'm like, I was a bus boy once. And I remember taking it a step further, and I was in high school, but I didn't understand leadership back then. Now I'm an adult. I'm a father, I'm a business owner, I'm a baseball coach, I'm a musician, and I'm like, what does it take to be a leader? And if you don't take leadership, that's a great way to face embarrassment.
For sure.
I remember being a follower, and I was like following people, following the crowd, realizing that I was going the wrong direction. How embarrassing is that to follow the crowd, to go the wrong direction?
It's a great point.
And
I mean, look, it's a great point, and look, I want to go one step further on that, and that is that, you know, I believe sometimes as part of our life journey, we have to follow from a maybe there's a manager that outranks you, and you have to follow what that manager's doing, but that doesn't excuse you from great leadership. Leadership doesn't mean you have to be in charge. It's a way about going about things. It's a part of your mindset. So I believe that even if you're not the manager at your boss, if you're not the coach of your team, you can still exhibit leadership to help everybody get better, and that's the most beautiful thing about it, and that's what I love about League of Leaders, man.
Yes, absolutely. I just want to touch on that there is a fine line between leadership and being a follower, because a leader does follow in certain situations, right? Sure. So thank you for bringing up the fine line, man.
Man, very cool stuff. Well, Michael, how can people get involved one more time? What's the best way?
That's a great question. So you can find this information on our social media platforms, which is Paradise Financial Strategies, The Leader Mentality, and you can simply email michael@paradisefinancialstrategies.com and submit your nominations there. Our first nominations are going to be drawn in the middle of July.
Okay.
And July 30th or 31st, we're going to announce those winners with a video interview and they're going to be the representative of this for the whole month of August.
Very nice,
and then
man.
we'll do it again.
Very cool, very cool. Well, we're looking forward to seeing that. Everybody make your nominations. Come get your League of Leaders nominations on, and also your League of Leaders Junior for the kids.
That's right.
And look, man, great having you on the show, man. We'll see you guys soon, and look forward to seeing this go, Michael.
You got it, bud.
All right,
Thank you.
brother.